Welcome back to Smpl Builds. What is this guy doing? If you clicked on today's video, you either have a Fiesta ST, you're looking at buying one, or you have one and you're trying to figure out what mod should I do to this thing. Should I just mod the heck out of it until I run out of money? Probably not. Probably gonna want to, like I did, but don't do that. But in today's video, hopefully I can clear up some of those things for you guys. My recommendations of the top 5 best mods to do to your Fiesta ST. Or you're just tuning in because you're awesome, so thank you. Kicking it off with number 1 is a Cobb access port. You ever see some of those hot boy tuners drive by and they got this little Game Boy looking device on their dashboard? Yeah, that's an access port. Ooh, that guy got wrecked. It's a little magical device that unlocks a whole bunch of features that the car's manufacturer takes away from you, and you can take them back. The Cobb access port. Should be an advertisement for Cobb. Sponsor me. What can you do with a Cobb access port? You can do launch control, valet mode, 0 to 60, quarter-mile times, boost monitoring, estimated torque, estimated horsepower. You have Cobb's over-the-shelf tunes. You have custom tunes that you can load up. There's so many possibilities with this access port, and that's why it's number 1 on my recommendations list. First thing that you should probably pick up. You can get these for around $350 used. I think that's how much I bought mine for. Anywhere from new, I think they're around $500. Well worth the investment. Super fun. Oh, not to mention launch control. Did I mention that? Yes, I did. I definitely recommend picking up a Cobb access port. You ever want to make your car make those cool boost noises, in the words of Michael Scott? Yeah, those boost noises you can most times get from an intake. That's what I recommend for number 2, is a cold air intake. Now, I know there's tons of controversy over the intakes. Are they worth it? Do they even work? Do they add power? Do they rob power? To be honest with you, this one is strictly for noise enjoyment. Sounds amazing. Here's some noises that you can look forward to. Cold air intake will most of the times do that for you. Maybe on different cars, not so much. For my Fiesta ST, mine sounds like this. So specifically what I'm running on mine is a Whoosh ram air intake, and for the S silicone hose or pipe, that is made by Montoon. I got that all secondhand. Works perfect. Pick those up for anywhere around, somewhere around this price range. So I definitely recommend picking up a cold air intake. Again, strictly for enjoyment of driving the car. A lot of these mods are for strictly driving enjoyment. They will add some power gains, but really it just makes the car so much more fun. It opens it up, and it gives you that turbo noise that you want to hear so bad. But I definitely recommend a cold air intake, whether or not it adds power. Super fun. Sounds good. Makes you feel better. Makes you feel like you're driving something faster. It's just enjoyable, okay? Don't come at me. You're gonna want one. Super sick. Turbo noises, alright? Who doesn't want this? So that brings us to number 3, which is a short shifter. The short shifter on the Fiesta ST is this little short shifter adapter. I definitely recommend picking one of these up. They're cheap, they're quick, easy to install. This thing bolts right on the end of your shift linkage, as you'll see in the video that I just showed. And they changed the drivability of this car completely. It's a quick enhancement to the driver mod. It's good for quick shifts. Makes the car feel a lot notchier. Ford did a great job from factory making the Fiesta ST pretty notchy gearbox, but the throws are a lot shorter. I think you can do anywhere from 50% to 75% shorter throw on the adapter. So I'll leave a link down to these below so you guys can pick one up to yourself. All these things will be listed down below, but so you know what I'm talking about and you can get the right part. I'll leave it down in the description below. It'll make your car feel better, car feel faster, more enjoyable experience driving, and really, that's what we're after here, right? So number 3 is that short shifter adapter. Brings us to number 4, which is a Catback Exhaust. Now I recommend picking up a Catback not only for performance gains, but also, again, strictly for noise. A big part of the driving experience, for me at least, and I think a lot of other people, is how good the car sounds. Makes it much more enjoyable. So a Catback Exhaust, you can pick one of these up for fairly cheap. For me, it's a custom 3-inch Catback all the way out. No muffler, no resonator. Sounds amazing. Here's some sound clips of my car. And here's some other Fiestas with some decent exhaust sounds. So again, you guys are really going to want to pick up a Catback exhaust. So really, any high flow exhaust can do the trick for you. So many different brands out there that you can buy. But I'll leave a link to exhaust I recommend down in the link below. Make sure you check it out. And hopefully you guys can pick one of these up because you won't regret it. So with these performance mods too, if you have that access port and you can run these different tunes, then you can't say, oh, you're just bolting it on with no tune. You actually can tune it, again, right from the access port so that those little gains will be increased with the access port and those tunes that you can download right off the access port. You're going to kind of want to make sure you have these back to back. But if you don't have the access port and you just buy the exhaust, again, it'll still sound really good. You might have a little bit of difference, but I don't know. I'm not an expert. Do what you want to do with this information. So that brings us to our fifth and final mod, which would be a tune. So specifically, I run Dizzy tunes. I highly recommend them. I've had his stage 1, 2, and E30 tune. All of them, no complaints whatsoever. Definitely recommend Dizzy for your tuning. Again, there's different tunes that you can go with. I've heard good things about Adam Brunson with Tune Plus, and I've also heard good things with Stratified. But again, I can't speak for them because I haven't used them. I've only used Dizzy, and I highly recommend it. I've had no problems. The performance feels amazing. He does a great job. He's quick to get back to you. Affordable pricing. So, and again, this will enhance the sound of your car. Dizzy sells a pop tune, which sounds super nice. People are going to tell you it's going to explode your engine. I've had no issues yet. Don't come to me if it does blow up something. But again, I've had no issues. I've been running the pop tune for a few thousand miles now. Sounds amazing. You can get different intensities, low to high. Here's mine with the high intensity. So you're probably going to want to pick one of those up as well. Again, this is not only enhancing the performance, but also enhancing the noise of that beautiful 4-cylinder turbo. It sounds good. It blows up in your ears. It's obnoxious, but that's why I love it. I was running this ad in the back the whole time. Look at this. This guy's monetizing on my page. What the heck? That's better. So, again, the pop tune, you're probably going to want to pick up. If you made it this far, I'll give you a bonus one, and that's the rear motor mount. So the rear motor mount is the only mod on this list that I haven't installed yet. I've been meaning to order it, but I've heard amazing things about the rear motor mount. I haven't seen a massive need in it unless on launches where the engine kind of bucks. I don't think it actually does hit the firewall, but that's what people are saying. I can't imagine it's moving that much. But it does buck a little bit if you're launching it. Again, I don't launch my car that often, but I heard that it gives you a little bit better and stiffer feel with the rear motor mount. People swear by it. You can pick up for around $100, I believe. So I definitely recommend looking into a rear motor mount. So that's my top 5 with one bonus if you stayed till the end. Best first mods to do to your Fiesta ST. Let me know down in the description what you think about this list. Let me know what kind of mods you guys did to yours, and also what mods you think should have been on this list. Again, these are my recommendations. These are all things that I've installed on my car. I went through the list of mine. There's more mods that I have, but these top 5 are the ones that I recommend doing first. They're going to make the car sound better. It's going to perform better, and it's really going to enhance that enjoyment of driving your Fiesta ST. Again, these can be universal for any vehicle, but I'm speaking for my vehicle, and these things were really beneficial. They're not all super expensive. You can have them for pretty cheap, secondhand. So I recommend go picking these parts up. Let me know if you got any of these parts that I recommend on this list. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, if this was beneficial to you at all. And of course, hit the subscribe button. We hit 1,500 subs, so that's exciting. And we got a couple things coming up in the future that you guys are not going to want to miss. We're wrapping up the Mustang, which is going to be a crazy transformation. Super excited to finish that project up. We got a couple things in store for the Fiesta that you guys are not going to see coming. So super exciting things in the works. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next one.